It's Taya
and Jetaro
here to show you the how to play Vanguard fight video. Now you should have already seen the explanation video to show you how to play the game, but now we're going to run through a little how-to game. We have our own made-up Aquaforce
trial deck
and Narukami
trial deck.
So
I haven't given them names yet. Trial deck. Blue Vanity
and
yellow
and Lightning Vanity. I don't know.
we just unboxed Dragon's Vanity. I don't know what else we're doing.
As you can tell by the man. But anyway, we're here to show you guys how to play the game. So we're going to run through it real quick. So, rock, paper, scissors, go first. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Alright, I'm first. So, draw our opening hand of 5. 5. Now, one thing you can choose to do is, if you're not okay with the hand, you can choose to send any number of cards from your hand back to the bottom of the deck, then draw that same many. So he put 2, I'm going to put 1. So it goes to the bottom of the deck. You draw the same amount you put back, and then that's your open hand. You only do that once. Now,
and then you shuffle later.
No, I'll leave it on bottom. No, you shuffle. Yeah, you shuffle your deck afterwards. I haven't shuffled unsleeved cards in so long.
Ugh. How do you do that?
How do you do this?
It's like it's so bad. Cut it.
Cut. Alright. Ready, Jen?
Ready.
It's time to stand up the Vanguard. Harbinger Draco Kid.
Blue Wave Recruit Krusty.
Alright, so at the start of your turn, you draw 1 card every time you start the turn. Now, I ride Desert Gunner Bijan. The ability of every starter in the game is when they're ruled upon by a grade 1, you draw 1 extra card from the deck.
You drew 1 extra card. Maybe I could do that too.
I end my turn. You can't attack on your first turn.
I draw. And then I ride Blue Ward Command. And then I draw a card. Then I have also a skill. When placed, I draw another card. And then I discard a card too. So I drew 2 cards.
But you have to get rid of 1.
I'll get rid of that trigger right here.
Bring it on.
Alright. Take this. Go! My unicorn! Attack!
I have to stop his Vanguard attacks, so I'll choose to guard with a draw trigger. That adds 5,000 power to me, to my shield, so you have to get a trigger to break through.
Alright then, I'll get a trigger. First check. I didn't get a trigger.
So I take no damage for that attack.
After my drive check, it goes to my hand, so I'll be able to use that unit later.
It's my turn. I draw. He already added 3 cards to his hand. Now then, it's time to ride another gunner. Ride Desert Gunner Tengen. Now only the grade 0s has that ability, so for riding to a grade 2, I don't draw. But I'm not finished yet. I'm going to do what's known as a call. I call Spinous Blader Dragon. Now that he's my rear guard, I get another attack.
So calling a unit, you can only call units equal grade or lower.
Yep. So, since my Vanguard is a grade 2, I was able to call a grade 2 unit. Also, I'm allowed to call a grade lower than it. So to the back row, I call Desert Gunner Bijan. Desert Gunner Bijan has a skill. Known will be went over in the explanation video. When placed, I soul charge the top card of my deck.
Pretty nice. You got 2 units on the field.
So now, my Vanguard of 12,000 attacks your 7,000.
Alright, I ain't no guard.
So now I perform my drive check. No trigger. This goes to my hand so I can use it later.
I'll do a damage check. I don't get a trigger, but that's damage I can use later for a counterblast.
So now,
check the explanation video.
So now also shown in the explanation video, we have this. Desert Gunner Bijan adds 8,000 power to my Spinous Blader Dragon's extra 9, making it a 17 extra 7.
That's pretty powerful. But I have a trigger. 15k. Guard.
guarding my attack. The trigger is also sent to the drop zone. I end my turn.
Alright. Stand and draw. You may have done damage to me now, but I'm going to do even bigger damage. Ride! Tower Assault! And then I'm going to call one more Tower Assault.
2 towers.
Let's begin the assault. Now, Tower Assault attacks your rear guard.
I'll protect them by guarding with another draw trigger. Guard.
And now my Tower Assault, the one that is my Vanguard, attacks your Vanguard. It has a special ability.
What?
When it attacks, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 2, I get +1 drive.
Oh, no guard.
Now I do a twin drive. First check. Get critical trigger. Giving me an additional damage. I give the critical to my Vanguard and the power to my Vanguard. Second check. Heal trigger.
What? Double triggers?
Giving the power also to my Vanguard and recovering 1 damage.
My damage was lower than his. He was able to heal it. So now I do 2 damage trigger checks. The first activates a draw trigger. I draw an extra card from the deck. The second damage trigger check, critical trigger. Even though I give power to my Vanguard, the critical really doesn't matter when you're taking damage. So the cards go to my damage zone.
You brought me to 1, and I'll take you to 2. Turn in.
It's my turn. I stand and draw. It's time for this game to enter into its next stage. Ride. Please pick up, coming in May. Ride. Shaggy Shot. Dragoon. Because I rolled a grade 3, I get what is known as the imaginary gift. XL1.
That's pretty nice.
So now, here it goes. I also call to the rear guard circle. Blitz Caliber Dragon. Here goes my assault. Jaggy Shot Dragoon attacks the Vanguard. When Jaggy Shot Dragoon has a special ability. When attacking the Vanguard, by binding a card from my hand, and binding is removing it from the game. So, I bind 1 card from my hand to bind one of my opponent's rear guards.
It doesn't go to my drop zone, so there's no way I can get to it again.
Also, because it was the last rear guard in your front row, I draw 1 more new card from the deck. Also, my Spinious Blader Dragon and Blitz Caliber have special abilities. When a card is bound, my Spinious Blader gets 10,000 extra power, and my Blitz Caliber gets 20,000 extra power. My Vanguard attacks for 12.
No guard. I'm not afraid of you.
As a grade 3, the twin drive is online. First check, get critical trigger. I give the power to Blitz Caliber and a critical effect going to the Vanguard. The second trigger check, heal trigger. You might have weakened yourself lower, but that means I heal also. I recover 1 damage and give the power to Spinious Blader Dragon. These 2 cards are added to the hand.
Alright, I do my first damage check. No trigger. And because it was a critical trigger, I do my second damage check. Still no trigger.
Here it goes. Desert Gunner Bijan boost. Go Spinious Blader Dragon. Attack for a grand total of his 8 plus his 8, making it 16. Plus the 20,000 from the skill and the trigger, making it a grand total of 36,000.
That's pretty powerful. But I guard with a heal trigger and a critical trigger.
He stopped that powerful attack with 2 powerful shields. But that's not going to be enough to stop my Blitz Caliber, who's swinging in with a grand total of 30 plus his own 12, making him 42, but also being sitting on top of an Excel 1 marker makes him 52. Break
So
through.
much power! Damage check, draw trigger. I add the power to my Vanguard and I draw an additional card.
At the end of the turn, all power gains are recovered. So, turn in.
That was pretty strong attack, Tiger. Alright, Tiger, let's do this. I stand and I draw. Now, ride! Fort Vessel Dragon! And I'm going to go for a different imaginary gift. Imaginary gift, Excel 2.
XL2?
It gives me plus 5,000 power. But that's not all. It makes me draw an additional card. And it gave me just exactly what I needed. Now, I call Sharp Split Dragon to the Excel marker.
Shark Split?
The Sharp Split. And then I call Foivis. And I have one more card for you. Come back, Tower Assault. Now, I have 4 front row units.
I see.
And, when placed, I have a skill. Counterblast. And now, your Vanguard is minus 5,000 power.
Minus 5? So
Yeah.
now I'm only 7,000. It's going to be harder to guard with my minus.
Now, Tower Assault attacks your Vanguard.
I don't guard your attack. Try to hope for a damage trigger. No trigger.
Alright, now attack Sharp Split Dragon with your plus 5. 17.
Don't think so. With a heal trigger, that's plus 20. 27. I got your 20 to stop your 17.
Alright then. Give it all you got. For this, attack the Vanguard.
I have to stop this somehow, but I won't. No guard. Damage trigger check. Still no trigger.
Haha, I brought you to 3, and now I'm going to take you to 4. Now, 4th Vessel Dragon attacks. And now, the special ability of my Foivis activates. This is the power of Aqua Force. By discarding one hand, and because your Vanguard is at different power than its original, he restands.
Another attack, even though you already had 4. For the Vanguard attack, I'll guard it with another heal trigger. That's 1 to pass. Wait, it's 2 to pass.
Alright. Let's do this, 4th Vessel. First check. Get critical trigger. Power to my Vanguard. And critical to my Vanguard.
You're being risky, aren't you?
Second check. No trigger.
I stop the attack and stay at 3.
But that doesn't mean that my Foivis is not strong enough to take your Vanguard.
I don't guard. Damage check. Still not another trigger.
Now you're at 4 damage.
The turn's end, so my power goes back to normal. Now, stand and draw. Come on, deck. Perfect. Let's go. Here goes my attacks. First off, I won't ride.
No ride.
We'll just go into the attack phase. Jaggy Shot attacks the Vanguard. His ability when attacking. By binding a card from my hand, I bind one of your rear guards. Foivis, you're out of here. But that's not all. The card I bound, Demonic Dragon Berserker Chatura, has an ability. When it's bound from the hand, I can superior call it to the field. Not only that, it also gets an extra plus 10,000 power. And because a card was bound, 20,000 and 10,000 are added to my Spinner's Blader and my Bits Caliber.
They're so strong.
Go! 12 at the Vanguard.
No guard.
Twin Drive, first check. Second check. No triggers.
Alright, I do a damage trigger check. No trigger. You may have brought me to 4. But I'm still going to keep fighting.
Go Blitz, go Desert Gunner, and boost my Spinner's Blader. Attack, 26 Vanguard.
That's 20. If I guard, alright, that's 30.
Damn it. Alright then. 42 at the Vanguard.
Leave me alone. Guard and intercept and guard.
That brings you to exactly 42. If the numbers are even, I'm still going to hit you.
I need one more card. Guard with the critical trigger.
Good job on protecting yourself. But I'm not through. Go Chatura! Attack!
No guard.
18,000.
Damage check. Get front trigger.
Now you're at 5 damage. But my unit has an ability when its attack hits. By simply soul blasting a card 1 out of my soul. Say goodbye to your Shark Split Dragon.
No.
Bind. And I also draw a card. That'll be the end of my turn.
You'll pay for this. I'm not gonna give up just yet. Let's show him what Vanguard really means. Right. Again, Fort Vessel Dragon. Imaginary gift. Excel 2. And I counterblast. -5 to your Vanguard. Draw a card. Now, I call these 2 grade 2s.
Because this is final attacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it my all. Now, Fort Vessel Dragon, attack the Vanguard.
I stop you with Anastasia. Which? How many cards in your bind zone?
I have 3 cards in my bind zone.
Adding 5,000 power to her shield, making her a 15k guard. But that's not all. I also add a critical trigger to that guard. 30,000, no pass.
Alright. Doesn't matter. I just need a trigger. First check, Fort Vessel Dragon. Second check, I have no triggers. Doesn't matter. The attack's gonna keep coming. Go. Marine General of Headseas. Thanasis attacks the Vanguard.
I'll stop that with a front trigger.
Alright, Thanasis, again, attack the Vanguard.
Go, Dragon Dancer Illustria. With her ability, Perfect Guard.
That's a Sentinel ability. I didn't know he had one of those in his hand.
Is that the end of your turn?
I end my turn.
It's time. Final turn. Ta-da! Now, here it goes. Skip the ride phase once again. My Vanguard will attack. Its ability activates. I bind a card from my hand to bind a rear guard. Say goodbye to Thanasis. That adds 10,000 and 20,000 like usual. But guess what? Desert Gunner Bijan has the same ability as my Chatura. Superior Calling. And I soul charge when it's placed.
When he superior calls a unit, that's a special calling. So that means he doesn't have to use his hand.
Go! 12 at the Vanguard!
I have a grade 3 in hand and a grade 1 in hand. I don't have any shields. But I intercept.
An interception? That means it's one to pass. Checking the twin drive. First check. Grade 3. The second check. Get! Heal trigger! I may not recover damage because you have more damage, but the 10,000 allows me to break through. Jaggy shot! Go!
I gotta hope on a heal trigger. Damage check. No trigger.
And with that, that's the 6th card in your damage zone. I've won. In later videos, we'll show you something special called the
Common Ruling.
But thank you guys for watching. That's how you play Vanguard. It's a very fun game. You go back and forth with your opponent to try to see what you can get. Triggers always make the game so crazy and fun and spontaneous. Thank you guys for watching. It has been Tyga and
Jethro.
And as always, Striders out.